of All Eyes on the Ball. I'm Dylan Cotton, here with my co-host Connor Cotton. And before we get started, just want to say happy Juneteenth weekend to everybody out there that celebrates it. And yeah, that's all. Okay, so get started. So we've had a very news-fulfilled week in the NBA, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
And the Sixers forced a Game 7. Congratulations to them. They learned their lesson from blowing a 30-point lead in Game
You
in
said
Game
they
5.
wouldn't win.
I only said they wouldn't win because they blew that lead.
I don't care.
I
told you they learned their lesson. You didn't believe me.
And basically, yeah. You're what first? For anybody that's just now joining, welcome. This is episode 6 of All Eyes on the Ball with your host Dylan Cotton and my co-host Connor Cotton. You're currently watching All Eyes on the Ball, currently being streamed on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch, and all the other top social media platforms that are out there. Also, be sure to like, follow, share, comment, also subscribe, and thank you for watching Wjzz Cool Tv, the coolest station in the world. All right, so what do the 76ers need to do in game 7 to bounce to finally advance in the series, because they barely won that game yesterday. I ain't gonna lie.
There's only two things they need to do. They need to zone in on Trae Young, lock up the paint, and Ben Simmons, let him shoot the ball once, because Ben Simmons, I'm pretty sure, I did not keep up with the stats after the halfway through the fourth quarter, but I'm pretty sure he had 4 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists on 2-6 shooting through like the first 3 quarters. And I feel like they're gonna need to have him I feel like he's gonna need to get involved more and help the Sixers to actually win this Game 7, because through the last 2 games he was terrible. And I feel like in order for Ben Simmons to contribute in other ways that's not scoring, just assist, rebound, and defend, because he was not doing that at all last game.
No.
And I feel like he needs to start sending screens, because the dude is a 6'11" point guard / power forward / center. And I feel like if Ben Simmons actually wants to keep his starting spot and keep a spot on the team, I think this Game 7 he needs to drop 20, 10, and 5 at least.
And we all know, everybody that watches the playoffs and just watches basketball in general. Oh, before we continue, feel free to hop in on the conversation with us. Feel free to call the call-in number 313-355-6018 to join the conversation with us. Thank you. Okay, so Ben Simmons, in order to keep his starting spot on the team, or just a spot on the team, period, he needs to step up, because Embiid can't do it by himself. He can't.
Okay.
He can't, and it showed in Game 5.
I mean,
Game
get it. He
5.
had 19, 12, and
He had 30. He had 37, and Seth Curry had 38.
that was Game 5.
I know, and those were the only 2 people in that entire game to score in double figures.
That's Game 5.
And Seth, and fun fact for everybody that's tuning in, Seth Curry and Joel Embiid were the only 2 people in the second half to take a field goal in that.
You sure?
Yeah. In the Philly choke artist special, yeah.
Yes.
In the Philly choke artist special with the side of ice tray, yeah.
Now selling with extra fries.
50 cents on the dollar.
All right. All right, come on. All right.
Okay. But yeah, I still think Atlanta is gonna pull out the series in Game 7. Yeah, I think Atlanta's gonna pull out the series in Game 7, because now that they're 7 games into the series, Atlanta knows what Philadelphia's plan is, and Atlanta actually has some decent weapons that they can shoot to, that will actually be able to step up if Trae Young has a bad game. But that's if Trae Young cannot have a bad game.
He hasn't had a bad game.
I know. I'm not saying he's averaging 35 this series, I believe. Well, 35 and 7. 35 and 7 assists, I think.
Well, even if he has a bad game, he actually has other weapons that can step up for Trae Young and that actually provide a good scoring load. Is it Bojan? It's Bojan.
Yeah, Bojan Bogdanovic.
Clint Capella, John Collins,
you got
Kevin Huerter.
You got the rookie,
Onyeka Okongwu.
Yeah, Onyeka Okongwu. Very, very extraordinary name.
and Lou Williams.
Oh yeah, sweet Lou off the bench. Yeah, that
Exactly.
he would definitely provide a good scoring outburst for you.
And in my opinion, their 3-point shooting is like, in my opinion, top 10 this series. Well, top 10 this semis final series, because they've actually been able to shoot the three, because Trae Young is the best 3-point shooter on the team.
Yeah.
And probably, like, in my opinion, going to be the third greatest shooter when he retires. In my opinion.
Once he retires, he's definitely going to be top 10. He's definitely going to be top 5 one of the top 5 greatest shooters of all time.
Yeah.
In my opinion. So that's that. So what's next for Aaron Rodgers, knowing that he still wants out of Green Bay, and knowing that Brian Gustis and Packers front office is still not willing to trade him.
Yeah, I know that cheddar cheese looking guy is still in office. So, in my opinion, I don't know. Seriously, I don't know. I haven't heard a single thing about that situation in like 3 weeks. So, it's not really much to talk about. It's just basically we just got to see what happens, what plays out. And if I get that dreaded notification that he got traded to the Raiders for Derek Carr.
That's not gonna happen. Derek Carr is staying on the Raiders. He said it himself.
I know. I was gonna say, until I get that dreaded notification that we traded Aaron Rodgers for Drew Lock. Yeah, this is basically not gonna happen then.
That's not gonna happen either.
What do you mean?
The Broncos didn't make the play. They haven't made the playoffs since Von Miller was in his prime.
Okay, no, yeah, you're right.
Right.
and when they won that Super Bowl.
Exactly.
And plus, they don't really they need one. They need a quarterback because Drew Lock and journeyman Teddy Bridgewater is not going to do nothing for them.
Don't get me wrong, they're decent, but they have not been on that superstar level that they were since Peyton Manning retired.
Yeah.
Like,
all right, hold on. Next topic. Let's see what we have here.
Let's do start bench cut.
Oh yeah, start bench cut.
All right, so last episode we introduced to you guys a new segment called Start Bench Cut. Last episode we did Hakeem Olajuwon, Tim Duncan, and Shaq for our Start Bench Cut. This episode, we're going to do an NBA starting cut and an NFL starting cut also. But we're going to do the NBA starting cut first for this segment. Okay, so we're going to do the NBA start bench cut first. So, start bench cut, point guard edition.
All right.
De'Aaron Fox, Ja Morant, and De'Aaron Fox, Ja Morant, and Lonzo Ball.
Alright, well this is easy. Start job, bench De'Aaron Fox, and cut Lonzo Ball.
Why?
It's easy.
Why?
Well, of course, Ja Morant is like the best out of the three. He has like a bunch of athleticism. He can shoot the ball, in my opinion. His defense, in my opinion, is a little bit suspect. But besides that, he will literally carry a team to the playoffs. Well, yeah, he will literally carry a team to the playoffs. In my opinion, he's like my guy when it comes to starting a new franchise with, in my opinion.
Okay.
And I feel like he will literally just destroy any of the other two players you just mentioned. Now, for reason what?
Okay, go on.
All right. Now, when it comes to De'Aaron Fox, I would bench him. Keep in mind. Well, I would bench him, in my opinion, because I mean, he's on the Kings now. If he has like a starting role, like he was a star player by himself, he'll obviously start.
He is. He starts on the Kings.
I know, like he's like the star player by himself.
Yeah, he is.
Okay, well, I'm not kind of.
The rest of the Sacramento Kings are nobodies besides Buddy Hield, Harrison Barnes. Who else? Harry Giles.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of botched that. Well, the reason why I'll bench him, like, there's no reason why I bench him. John's just better. But De'Aaron Fox, he's fast, he's quick, he can shoot. He can shoot the three. My opinion, he actually, in my opinion, is a really good, solid defender, and I feel like if he could play shooting guard, I would start him in a franchise. And I feel like when he's on like a good team, a contending team, I feel like he would carry that team in playoffs, in my opinion, to at least pass the first round. And the reason why I benched Lonzo Ball is because he's Lonzo.
You cut him?
Huh?
You cut him?
Oh yeah, cut Lonzo Ball. That's what I mean.
Okay.
All right. The reason why I cut Lonzo Ball is because, okay, besides his playmaking, he's not good all around, in my opinion. I know. He can't score in my opinion.
This has been his best. This has been the best season of his career.
Best season, yet still can't score.
He can. He had 230. He had like maybe 4 30-point games this year.
Oh yeah, buddy, 4 30-point games. That's still all right.
When
it comes to like the aspect of dropping 30-point games, that's actually really good, in my opinion. But I feel like he needs to like actually like adapt some scoring, like actually create scoring for himself. Because I get it, he's a playmaker, but he doesn't score at all. And besides that, he's a really good defender. But I feel like without scoring, the other attributes mean absolutely nothing.
Patrick Beverly's kind of like that. Patrick Beverly's not known for his score. Like Lonzo Ball is known for his playmaking ability, and Patrick Beverly is known for his defense. So everybody in the league has something that they're actually known for. So like
besides okay, yeah, that's just everybody in general.
Yeah, I mean like okay, so my start bench cut. Oh, and y'all can hop in on this conversation by calling the station number 313-355-6018 to join the conversation with us. But yeah, okay, my start bench cut. I think I would go with start De'Aaron Fox, bench John Morant, and cut Lonzo Ball. Now my reasoning for that is because I'm gonna do John Morant first. John Morant will give you a lot of scoring off the bench.
Off the bench?
Yes, I'm
the
saying
in my
I know, I'm saying in my franchise, if I had to pick in my franchise, I would start De'Aaron Fox over John Morant. In my franchise, I would start De'Aaron Fox over John Morant.
You don't know how to. Do you see the disgust on my face right now? Why would you bench John Morant, bro?
I would like move it back and forth. I benched Fox for a few games. I fluctuated.
There we go.
I fluctuated.
Bench for a few games, let them start like every 6 games.
Right.
That's
exactly. Right. That's what I was saying.
Thank
like
you.
John Morant.
You almost had me worried for a second.
Shut up. If I had Fox starting in the starting lineup, Fox is that quick slashing playmaker that can distribute the ball out. That can distribute the ball out to other players. Just makes a team better. And he's gotten way more athletic over his years in the league. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but he averaged like 24. He averaged 24 this past season, before he got shut down with health and safety protocols. He averaged 24. He averaged 24, 5, and 3 this season, I believe. And basically, yeah, De'Aaron Fox is just a scorer. He's known for scoring. Now, John Morant, and like you said before, he's a solid defender. He's actually a really great defender for a point guard. But John Morant, why I would bench John Morant to start the season is because John Morant is that type of player. I mean, I'll still fluctuate him back and forth, but John Morant is that type of player that'll give you that scoring power off the bench. Like, because every bench, I mean, I used to have him at 6-man. I'd have him at 6-man.
6-man. Have him at shooting guard. I don't care that
there are not many 6'3" shooting guards. Shooting guards are like 6'5".
So?
Wait.
It is not inscripted in the government law to only have 6 foot.
No, it's not. It's inscripted by the basketball gods.
What?
Okay?
What? No.
It's inscripted by the basketball gods.
Let me speak to this basketball god real quick. Let me speak to him. Let me speak to him.
Yo, okay, so anybody that's just now joining, welcome to All Eyes on the Ball, episode 6. My name is Dylan Cotton. I'm here with my co-host Connor, and you're currently watching All Eyes on the Ball being live streamed on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and all the other top social media apps that are out there. And also, if you like what you see, make sure to also like, follow, comment, and subscribe to see more episodes like this. And yeah, thank you for watching WJZZ, the coolest station in the world.
All right. For the NFL edition, we're gonna go current this time. All right, start bench cut. We have Aaron Rodgers, Josh Allen, or Lamar Jackson. You go first.
I don't know.
No.
That's tough. I think and we're like MVPs, all that doesn't count. Just off straight skill. Team doesn't count either. Just off that straight quarterback. I think I'm gonna have to go with I don't know. You have to go first. You gotta go first.
All right. Start Aaron Rodgers.
And don't say that because you're a Packers fan. Just go off like straight skill. Don't say that because you're a Packers fan. Just go off straight. Say if you're not a fan of the Packers. Just.
All right. If I'm not a fan of the Packers, then start Josh Allen, bench Aaron Rodgers, and cut Lamar Jackson.
Why?
All right. So Josh Allen is like extremely mobile. He has literally the best arm talent in the league. In my opinion, he can scramble for like a bunch of extra yards, and he can, in my opinion, he could throw for like 60 to about like 90 meters.
Basically saying he's a rich man's Tom Brady.
Okay, not 90 meters, 90 feet.
I know what you mean.
Off like his back foot, like an NCAA Jamarcus Russell arm. No, you forget, in LSU, Jamarcus Russell was able to throw like 60 to like 80 feet off his back foot, in my opinion.
In the NFL,
Josh Allen, in my opinion, he's like a good short range passer and the best deep ball passer in the entire league. And I feel like he like down the line, he'll be like, in my opinion, top 15 in yards passing. He's gonna win like at least 2 MVPs in the Super Bowl, in my opinion.
Yeah. And
top 15 rushing all time for quarterbacks, in my opinion, because he's really fast, in my opinion.
I think so too. Okay, so.
All right, now, I do not want to have to do this. The reason why I'll bench Aaron Rodgers, like nothing wrong with him in general. It's just like, how do I say this?
He's a pocket QB.
Yeah, pocket passer QB, in my opinion. Yeah. He can scramble because he has like 31 rushing touchdowns in his career. But I feel like
I think like 75% of those are like end zone touchdowns.
Yeah,
like red zone.
Yeah, don't you think? Because if you rush like outside the 30-yard line, you would just get cracked. You get cracked. What sensible person? What sensible QB would run outside the 40-yard line? Maybe with Lamar Jackson.
Right.
That's the only person I think of.
Cam Newton? I mean, not now because he's old, but
yeah, I know Cam
Newton.
Cam Newton's like old and on medications. What I'm saying is, if Aaron Rodgers, if I were to start him, I think he has to get he's 37, so he's done everything. He doesn't have to prove anything. Like, I feel like he has like a bit worse arm talent than Josh Allen, and like a bit worse arm talent than Lamar Jackson, in my opinion. And I feel like he has like the same throwing style as Brett Favre, and that's due for like a lot of interceptions. For some reason, I don't know how he has only 89 interceptions in his career, in my opinion. And I feel like that's the reason why I bench him. Now, the reason why I cut Lamar Jackson is because I feel like he's not as accurate. Yeah, accurate.
You're the only person I know that says accurate instead of
I don't care. That's the new men's accurate. Okay, did I say accurate again?
Yes, you did. You're saying it again.
All right. Well, I feel like he has like a lot less accuracy. I feel like he's like a lot less accurate. Keep in mind, all three of these QBs are still good, and you can ask any fan, like you can ask any NFL fan, they would choose any of these three to start a franchise with.
Yeah.
I feel like his mobility and lack of accuracy is gonna cost like a team down the line in the playoffs. Like for example, this year against the Bills in the divisional round, he threw that pick six. It's like I forgot who it was, but he threw that pick six to somebody. I don't feel like saying the name right now, and I feel like when it comes to like straight up who I want to start a franchise, I choose Josh Allen and Aaron Rodgers over Lamar Jackson. All right, now tell me, what you choose?
So I would say start Josh Allen.
You're entitled to your own opinion, so don't copy.
I'm not. I would say start Josh Allen. I'm gonna have two. Okay, so my first one: start Josh Allen, bench Lamar Jackson, cut Aaron Rodgers. For the sole fact that Aaron Rodgers is he's not old, but he's slowly entering his retirement stage.
Slowly entering his retirement stage.
No. Listen.
No.
Listen. Okay, you didn't even give me a chance to speak.
No.
Give me a chance to speak. The reason why I would cut Aaron Rodgers is because I'm looking into the future. Aaron Rodgers is 37.
I
He's
don't
going
care.
to retire in the next 4 years.
I don't care. Tom Brady's 40 and he's still putting up like really
Not
good
everybody
numbers.
is Tom Brady.
I don't care.
Not everybody's. What are you talking
No,
about?
dude,
Not
no,
everybody's Tom Brady, bro.
Bro, that's just so blasphemous right now, bro. You really said you would cut Aaron Rodgers because he's old? He's old? So somebody who's old doesn't put up 48 touchdowns and 5 interceptions? Somebody that's
Not
old?
everybody is Tom Brady.
So-
Tom Brady. No. Not everybody is Tom Brady. Tom Brady could be my grandfather. Not everybody is Tom Brady's age, putting up prime Tom Brady numbers.
Prime Tom Brady numbers.
No. Let me
That was
finish.
14 years ago.
Let me finish. You're not letting me finish. Not everybody is putting up Tom Brady numbers at 42. What other QB do you know in the league that's playing at 42? Or has played to 42?
That's because there's not a lot of QBs that play to 42.
Right. Tom Brady is the only QB that I know of that has played to 42 years old because he's the greatest of all time.
I get
Straight
that.
like that. Aaron Rodgers, I'm not saying Aaron Rodgers isn't a GOAT. He's definitely a GOAT.
No, that's Tom Brady.
I know, I'm saying, wait. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Re-
But Aaron Rodgers, I'm not saying
Well, like
I would,
top 10 all time.
Yeah. I'm not saying I would cut Aaron Rodgers because the only reason why I would cut Aaron Rodgers is because I'm looking into the future. I'm looking for how to build a team in the future, who I would surround my team with in the future, like how I would build my offense around the QB in the future. But if we're talking about now, like nowadays, yeah, start Josh Allen, bench Aaron Rodgers, cut Lamar Jackson. That's all I'm saying. But I was saying for the first one, cut Aaron Rodgers because I'm looking into the future. He's 37.
All right.
He's 37.
All right.
He's 37.
He's gonna catch.
Y'all, Aaron Rodgers is 37. Aaron Rodgers is 37. You think
he was gonna catch these hands in a minute.
he's 37, bro.
You scared me.
He's 37.
All right. Let's see. All right. One more start bench cut. We have Donovan Mitchell, Trey Young, and Devin Booker. All right. You start.
Start Devin Booker. I don't know, bro. Start Devin Booker. And we're going off this day and age, like right now. Start Devin Booker, bench Trey Young, cut Donovan Mitchell. The only reason why I'll cut Donovan Mitchell is because his ankle. He hasn't been playing at 100%.
Oh, if we're talking about right now, then where you cut Donovan Mitchell, all right, then I agree with you because the ankle is
right.
like
That's
sore.
what I'm talking about right
now, if it's like fully healthy, that's an easy start.
Fully healthy.
That's an easy start.
You think Donovan Mitchell better than Devin Booker?
Most definitely. Yes. Yes, he's better than Devin Booker. Now, don't get me wrong.
He might be more athletic than him. He's more athletic.
Hold on. Now, don't get me wrong. Devin Booker is still that guy. He's still like top 10 in the not top 10 in the league. Top 10 for his position. No, top 3 for his position.
Yes.
But I feel like Donovan Mitchell's like he's putting up like MVP numbers in the playoffs because the last 2 series the last 2 playoffs he's been in. Last playoffs he averaged 36 a game. This year I forgot how much he averaged.
Devin Booker averaged 34 for 2 rounds.
I know, but I feel like Mitchell's like playing his like extreme heart out this entire playoffs, and these past 2 seasons in mind you, and I feel like when it comes to Donovan Mitchell in this case for being better than Devin Booker, there's 2 instances. Now, Dylan, who should be scared of on a fast break? Donovan Mitchell. Who would you be scared by getting crossed up by? Donovan Mitchell. Who?
You act like Devin Booker don't got handles.
All right, I get it. He has handles as well. But I feel like when it comes to the case of who's better, we got to look at I want to say playoff success, but they just lost yesterday.
You can't count playoff success.
All right, yeah, let's not count playoff success.
Regular season success.
Regular season success, that's Donovan Mitchell, 100% in my opinion.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of both, because they were like the top 2 teams. They both were the top 2 teams in the West.
Yeah, I get that. When I'm talking about like top 2, top 2. I'm butchering my words. You know what? Never mind. Just start Donovan Mitchell, bench Devin Booker, cut Trey Young, in my opinion.
Okay, so if we're going all fully healthy, yeah, start Donovan Mitchell. Yeah, basically what you said. But I would start Donovan Mitchell because I could see, like, if I was a general manager, if I was Quinn Snyder, I could see myself building my franchise around Donovan Mitchell because Donovan Mitchell, is no doubt no doubt in my mind the best player on the Jazz team right now.
That's obvious.
Yeah, he's the best player on the Jazz team right now. He's the one that's literally carried them to the playoffs, carried them to the first seed. What did he average for the season? I think he averaged 25 for the season.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Yeah, 25 for the season. He's definitely leading them in the scoring aspect, and basically he's just more athletic. He's like a D Wade. He kind of plays like D Wade a little bit if you look at his game, like how he approaches basket, how he attacks. He plays like D Wade. I can see that he plays like D Wade. Now I would bench Devin, but I don't even want to do that. I don't even want to do that.
Do it.
I don't even want to do that.
Do it.
I would probably bench Devin Booker because I don't know why I would bench Devin Booker. There's literally nothing wrong with his game.
Exactly. Like, there's nothing wrong with all three of these players. That's
right.
just like, it's extremely difficult.
That's what makes it tough. There's literally nothing wrong with these games. I mean, with the players, there's absolutely nothing wrong. Now I would cut. I don't even know why I would cut Trae Young, bro. I think the reason why I would probably cut Trae Young is because his contract.
Because his contract.
I don't know.
We're talking about skill.
Okay. Skill, yeah, I still cut Trae Young.
Yeah, because he shoots like a lot of threes and like.
Hey, but he making them though. He's shooting.
Yeah.
He been shooting like good 46%. He been shooting 46% from field. No, 46% from three, and like 40% from field. 40. It was like 40 or 45% from field goal range.
I feel like if he has like a bad 3-point shooting night, it will cost the team like in the playoff situation.
Exactly. Yeah, that's why. Yeah. If any of these players have a bad night, it kind of goes like that for everybody except for Utah and Phoenix. If Devin Booker has a bad night,
well, Utah's out.
Well, yeah, they're out. Yeah.
All right, now.
Okay.
I know this is not on my list, but what do you think of the Western Conference Finals matchup?
Phoenix is winning.
In how many games?
7.
There.
I'll give the Clippers 7 games.
It don't matter. They finally
I'll give the Clippers some credit.
That's like 50 years too late.
Right.
Like literally 50 years too late.
Right. I'll give them some credit. They have impressed me. These past playoffs. Paul George has definitely been playing like he's not pandemic P, like he did last year. He's definitely been playing a lot better in Kawhi Leonard's absence. I think Kawhi Leonard might be out of the Western Conference Finals, so that's kind of gonna have a big impact on them. Yeah, Kawhi Leonard. The Clippers fear that Kawhi might have tore his ACL, so I think that might be a big impact on the Clippers-Suns series because the Clippers and Suns series, they got Jay Crowder. Jay Crowder can shoot. They got Jay Crowder. They got Mikal Bridges, who's actually been playing great for his role. Now, in the center matchup, I have DeAndre Ayton winning that all the way because DeAndre Ayton, he's been averaging a double double for the entire. He's been averaging a double double for the entire playoffs.
Okay.
Don't even look at me like that. Yeah, he's been averaging a double double for the entire playoffs. So I think that will definitely help Phoenix win the series. I still have Phoenix winning the championship. I don't have a favorite team, but I have Phoenix beating Brooklyn. I definitely have Phoenix beating.
Did you just say you have?
No, in the finals. In the finals.
I don't care if it's in the finals. Whoever faces Brooklyn in the finals, if Brooklyn gets to the finals, they're getting swept in 4 games with ease. With ease.
You think Phoenix is gonna get swept?
Yes, in the finals.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Are we gonna keep saying yes, they are? No, they're not for the rest of this show.
Shoot, we might as well. They not.
No, yes, they are.
They're not.
If they face Brooklyn.
James Harden has not been playing at 100%.
I don't
we know
care.
This. They probably. Kevin Durant is literally the healthiest player that the Nets have right now.
It don't matter. No one's stopping KD.
If KD, the only way that I see the Nets winning is if KD has another 49-17 board night like he did.
49-17 board. Yeah.
Like he did. Like, for example, Game 6, they lost, and KD had 32. He literally had 32. He played good. He played a great game, and they still ended up losing 102-89. And yeah, but yeah, Brooklyn. I don't know. Don't ask. Brooklyn. They're not sweeping Phoenix. They're not gonna sweep Phoenix. The Brooklyn Nets are not sweeping Phoenix. Okay. Kyrie is out.
Okay, if they're not sweeping Phoenix, Phoenix is getting at least one game. I give them one game.
I give them two.
You give them two?
I give them 2 games.
2 games.
I give them 2 games if they can end up beating the Clippers.
Which
I think they is. Cause I think CP3 is gonna come back.
I want to say that the Clippers are gonna win because I want to give them hope. And never mind.
Oh, hop in on this conversation at 313-355-6018.
All right. Now we got that out the way. Phoenix in 6. All right. Now, let's see. All right. Kemba Walker got traded. Who do you think won this trade? Well, he got traded to the Thunder for Moses Brown.
Al Horford, 2020. He got traded to the Thunder for Al Horford, Moses Brown, a 2025 second round pick, and a 2023 pick.
Yeah, and we still.
And they got this. They got the 16th pick,
which is Brad Stevens' first move. Now, I'll give my opinion as an honest Celtics fan. On one hand, I should.
Bleacher Report posted the reason why they traded him. They figured his knee. Kemba has knee problems.
Oh, his knee problems, bro. If he got knee problems, he gonna need like one of the things that old people used to walk around, canes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's gonna need one of those. Well, in my opinion, this is like a good trade for the Celtics because we get rid of one bad contract. And I feel like he had like a $37 million player option. And I feel like he was most definitely going to accept that. In my opinion, this trade was going to start showing impacts in about like 2022, 2023.
Yeah, they were worried that he wouldn't be able to play at a higher level.
Yeah, and Kemba's 31 years old. And I feel like if by that time, he's going to have like a massive contract. And we're saving $10 million this offseason. We're going to sign someone. We got to sign someone. Or even sign a trade for Lonzo Ball. And I feel like what we get in Al Horford and Moses Brown is like we get like 2 really good centers. We can finally fix our front court. Well, okay, well center position. And I feel like Moses Brown is going to be a beast in the future.
Yeah.
And because he's put up 8 points and 8 rebounds this season, but per 36 minutes he's
he's the first center since Shaq to have 17 points and 19 boards in a single half.
Yeah, and I feel like in per 36 minutes he's averaging 14 to 15 a game. 14 points and 15 rebounds. And I feel like he's going to be like our starting center of the future, in my opinion. And in my opinion, as a Celtics fan, this is also a great trade because Marcus Smart actually gets to start this time. He's a top 10 defender in the league, in my opinion. And he's going to help like defend those like really solid point guards like Trae Young.
Marcus Smart is what Patrick Beverly thinks he is.
Facts. Marcus Smart's going to help us defend like all those like great point guards like Trae Young, Steph Curry. Let's see. Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, so if you're just now joining us, welcome back to All Eyes on the Ball, episode 6. Dylan Cotton is your host, with my co-host, Kinda Blue Cheese. And you're currently watching All Eyes on the Ball being live streamed on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch, and all of the other top social media apps out there. And if you like what you see, if you enjoy watching us, be sure to give the channel be sure to give this video on the channel a like, comment on the video, and also subscribe. And don't forget to share the video out. And if you're interested in just like helping us gain more exposure and helping us get our name out there, feel free to send an email. Feel free to email advertise to WJZZ Cool TV official at gmail.com. And yeah, thank you for watching WJZZ, the coolest station in the world.
Now, hold on a second. That was a clever name right there. All right, now continuing, he's gonna help us defend like great point guards like Trae Young, Steph Curry, Anthony Edwards, in my opinion. Let's see, Chris Paul. Man, I have a hard time thinking of great. Oh, Jamal Murray. John Morant. This is man. Oh, De'Aaron Fox. Most definitely, he's locking them up.
Okay. Come back to reality now.
No. All right.
You're living in the dreamland.
What do you mean?
You're living in the dreamland.
What do you mean? Marcus Smart's a top 10 defender in the league.
I know. And De'Aaron Fox is the fastest point guard in the league.
I know. All right, he's good. All right. Also, he's gonna help us defend like guys like Colin Sexton as well. And I feel like if we hold on a second, think of this center duo. We have Moses Brown, Taco Fall, starting center and backup.
Taco Fall don't even get in the game.
I do
The
not.
starting center is going to be Al Horford, and the bench is going to be Moses Brown.
I don't care.
Taco Fall is going to be a third-string center.
No, he's not. We're getting Al Horford is over like 35 years old, Dylan.
He still can provide. He's still averaging 14 and 6 at 35. That's pretty good for a center.
But for how long though? Soon he's gonna be averaging like 1 point a game at like 40 years old.
That's exactly why Moses Brown is in the picture.
All right.
That's exactly why Moses Brown is in the picture.
Now Taco might not start, but like with Al Horford, it's like old, riddled, and done. Taco's gonna step in as like the backup center. He's gonna provide a solid 10, and 5 off the bench. Yes, I said it. And I feel like with this trade, this is gonna start showing effects in like 2022, 2023. Because I feel like we're gonna have like enough cap space to, like, and that time to sound like Bradley Beal, Steph Curry, Kawhi if he's a free agent, Giannis if he's a free agent, Zach LaVine, and like all other like key starters and bench players to help the Celtics win a championship. And I'm just saying right now, if we sign Bradley Beal, Kawhi, or Giannis in free agency like a couple of years down the line, we're winning at least 4 championships. Bro, don't forget, Giannis is like a 6'11", like walking.
So you're gonna have him in power forward?
Yes.
What you gonna do with Robert Williams?
Relegate him to center.
What you gonna do with Moses Brown?
Relegate him to the bench. Relegate him to the bench. I mean, Giannis can play any position on the floor, in
He
my
really
opinion.
can.
Now, I feel like for the Thunder, have fun with that $37 million player option. And I'm actually having someone on the team in my opinion, that can mentor Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And they're not the Oklahoma City Thunder. They're the Oklahoma City. They're the Oklahoma City
Oklahoma City underage.
Yes, thank you. They're the Oklahoma City underaged.
All right,
what they are.
I feel like Kemba's gonna like really be that mentor to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and I feel like the reason why the Thunder took this trade, they have enough cap space for Kemba Walker, but this still does not make them contenders whatsoever. Because, they have like a good roster, like a good rest of the roster was like Shai Gilgeous-Dort. Pretty sure that's his name was. Probably butchered it.
He was just calling Lou Dort.
Exactly, and they have like, in my opinion, they have the brightest future in the entire league with them 36 draft picks. For example, one of the draft picks, like little Jimmy from 2036.
their entire draft is gonna the future of the franchise is gonna rely on all of the middle schoolers.
How much you want to bet? Look, let's put money on this right now. And like, a couple years down the line, none of these players on the current Thunder will be on the team by that time. It'll just be like a bunch of middle schoolers. Like, the coaching staff will be completely wiped out. Sam Presti will be in like Boston's, I hope. And I feel like it's gonna be like a bunch of middle schoolers, maybe like one player from the current team.
It's gonna be how much you want to bet on?
Let's see. We're gonna be rich by that time, so I'm gonna say like 100,000.
I was gonna say 25,000.
Yeah, 25,000.
25,000.
We got a deal.
25,000. 25,000.
Not now. It's like
25,000.
years down the line.
2027. 25,000. Remember that.
All right, now my opinion, Kemba is gonna be a really good mentor to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, is he gonna start? Of course not. He's 31. He has
literally has knee problems.
Exactly. He has like knee problems, like Yao Ming knee problems, and I feel like Kemba is gonna like take a big step back. He's gonna like be like the sixth man, most definitely, like 16 points, 6 assists, 3 rebounds off the bench, in my opinion. And I feel like the Thunder are gonna improve drastically next season. I think it's gonna improve like 9 to 15 wins more next season, in my opinion. And that comes down to like if their coaching staff stays the same, then probably like they're gonna get like at least 30 wins next season. And I feel like they're set up for like a really bright future. And I feel like, how do I say this? They're not gonna suck a lot when it comes to
not enough. They're gonna be better. They're gonna be better than they were this season, but they're still gonna suck.
Yeah.
Considering that they're still can't even drink.
All right.
Oh, we have a caller.
All right, put him on the phone.
Put him on. I don't know if you can put him on. Oh, perfect.
Hello.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hey, calling, is this the show with Dylan on time?
Yeah.
Hey, I just wanted to call and chime in. This is Uncle Jay again. I just call and chime in on these game 7s that we got.
Yeah.
I just wanted to give my opinion on these couple game 7s that we got coming up, which are going to be epic. I think that the Bucks are going to take that game tonight.
Hopefully.
I also think that Atlanta is going to take Philly out tomorrow. I really think Atlanta, they got like a killer hit and they do not quit, right? So I think Atlanta, I just got a gut feeling that Atlanta's going to take that. And then we're going to have the Bucks and Atlanta in the Eastern Conference Finals. And to be honest and truthful, guys, I know the Bucks have the talent, but I just can't really say that the Bucks are going to beat Atlanta simply because of the way Atlanta has hung in there with Philly. And also, I got Clippers winning the whole thing, even if Kawhi does not come back. So, yeah. I mean, and you know why? I want you to take an objective look at the look at that bench and look how deep that bench goes. And look what they've been doing without Kawhi. So that's my perspective on it. Like to know how you guys feel about it, especially on who's going to win these game 7 and who you got winning the whole thing. I'll hang up and I'll let you guys respond to that.
Thank you. We got 11 minutes. But
Yeah,
Clippers not winning the whole thing. Shut up, you fake Celtics fan.
I don't care. I don't care.
Okay, I got Hawks winning game 7.
Hold on, look. I might not be a Clippers fan, but it's been 50 long years that franchise has been.
You ain't even been alive for 50 years.
I don't care. Our parents have been alive for more than 50 years. They have they have been alive longer than the Clippers have. It's like when it comes to Western Conference Finals appearances, which finally they have one. And look, I might not be a Celtics fan. Dylan, listen here. I might not be a Clippers fan, Dylan. But the Clippers have suffered so long, and I used to watch them a lot when I was about 6 or 7. And this let me keep it together. Let me keep this together.
If the Clippers win the whole thing, they're gonna have. If the Clippers win the whole thing, they're gonna have to beat Brooklyn. I don't think they're beating Brooklyn.
Yeah, they're probably not gonna beat Brooklyn. Though.
But the Phoenix and LA series will definitely be, in my opinion, probably the best series out of the entire playoffs. Because he was right. The Clippers do have a deep bench. They've still been putting up numbers. They literally came back from a 25-point lead.
Exactly. And also another reason why the Clippers might win this series. If they go down 2-0, it's over.
It's like
if they go down 2-0, it's over. It's like the Clippers usually forfeit the first 2 games. Did they win the first 2 home games of each of their series?
The first 2 home games
of each of their series.
Each team, I think so. But I know every series the other team has been up 2-0.
All right.
But yeah, if the Clippers want to win this whole thing, they're gonna have the bench. Terrence Mann is definitely gonna have to play like he did
Exactly. And I
Or
feel like
somewhat like he did.
if they make the finals and they face the Nets, they have, in my opinion, a better bench than the Nets, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because, see, the Nets really rely on their starting five to, like, do all the work.
They really do.
Do all the work and, like, carry them to wins. And they barely play their bench. They usually play, like, about 3 or 4 players from their bench, like, each game. Actually, no, 3 at most. No, 3 at the least. 4 at the most.
Yeah, they never play their entire bench.
And I feel like the Clippers are gonna like utilize their entire bench.
Yeah.
And actually like distribute the ball to the bench, in my opinion. And like they're like once again the best free throw shooting team in NBA history.
Yeah.
Like they're shooting like over 82% from the free throw line. And I feel like
Best free throw shooting team in the league.
and like I feel like the 2 deciding factors is how Paul George, Terrence Mann, is it Marcus or Markeith?
I think it's Marcus. But yeah, I think the deciding factor on whether the Clippers want to win this series or not is how Paul George plays. Literally, it's just how Paul George plays. Paul George had 27 yesterday.
I know that's
even
good.
Even though Terrence Mann stepped up and had 40, Paul George had 27 yesterday. So Paul George still needs to step up and be that star player that everybody says he is. He needs to be the Indiana Pacers Paul George.
Facts.
He needs to be
Preach!
Indiana Paul George. Now for the Hawks and the Sixers, I have Atlanta. Like literally, Atlanta is like LA.
Yeah.
Not considering the fact that they blow 3-1 leads, but this is their first good year that they've had since 2015.
This is literally the greatest team in their franchise's history.
Yes, exactly. They've made it this far. Yeah, they made it this far. Just basically from Trae Young, John Collins, Clint Capella, Bojan, and their bench. Their bench has definitely stepped up and played a key factor in beating the Sixers every day. And like he said, the Hawks don't have a no quit attitude. They don't quit. They still fight at the end of the day. Even when they're down. Look at Game 5. They came back from down 26. In Game 4, they came back from down from 18. They won both of them games, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, they won both of those games. And Trae Young had 39 both of those games, I think.
All right. Now I know I'm not a Clippers fan, but I used to watch the Clippers a lot when I was about between the ages of 7 and 12. If they win the conference finals, you don't know how much the series win, if they win it, would mean to me, because I literally have Clippers fat head in my room because Blake Griffin is one of my all-time favorite players. And I feel like in order for the Clippers to win the series, they're gonna have 4 deciding factors: Paul George, Terrence Mann, Markieff Morris, the free throw shooting, and the 3-point shooting. Because they shot like amazing with the 3-point shooting in the last 5 minutes of game 6.
Yeah, definitely. And who I think is gonna win the whole thing? We got 5 minutes left. But who I think is gonna win the whole thing? I don't know, bro. It's really between 3 teams. If LA can make it out of the conference finals, they would definitely earn my respect. They better earn your respect. If the Clippers can make it out of the conference finals and end up beating the Suns, they would definitely earn my respect. I could definitely say that. They knocked off the 1 seed. They would definitely earn my respect if they beat Phoenix in the conference finals. Now let's say hypothetically they do beat the Suns in the conference finals. They still got either Brooklyn, Atlanta, or Milwaukee to face. If they face Brooklyn, they're losing. If they face Atlanta, they're winning in 7. If they face Milwaukee, I give them 6.
All right.
Now, I believe, my opinion, I think Phoenix is going to beat them in 7. Phoenix is going to beat them in either 7 or 6. Clippers are still going to put up a fight. So I'm not going to give Phoenix an easy way out.
Well, if the Clippers go down 2-0, the Clippers are winning the series still. Because they're the greatest team to ever go down 2-0 in the series.
They're the greatest 2-0 deficit team in NBA history.
All right.
But yeah, I think I've been rooting for Phoenix to win. I have Phoenix winning the championship. I have Phoenix beating LA.
I want the Clippers to win.
I have Phoenix beating LA, and I have Phoenix beating Brooklyn.
Well, they're probably not gonna win, but in my opinion, I got the Clippers winning the championship.
Yeah.
Now,
I think so.
When it comes to the Hawks, Sixers, and Bucks Nets series, Hawks in 7, Bucks in 7, right there and then. No reason. Now, for probably the final topic, Now we're gonna go back to football. Who had the most dominant 3-year stretch, in my opinion? We have 3 candidates. Starting off with 1993 to 95, Emmitt Smith, who had 21 touchdowns and 25 in between 1993 and 1995. We have LaDainian Tomlinson, the GOAT, of course. Between 2005 and 2007, he had 3 Pro Bowls, pretty sure 2 All-Pro seasons, an MVP, the rushing title, 2 rushing titles, run rushing touchdown record. Man, yeah, food would go good right now. Or we got AP, who I'm pretty sure if I can find it, I'm pretty sure if I could find it, Peterson. All right, there we go. Who had between 2007 to 09 had 12, 10, and 18 touchdowns with team success when it comes to a wild card loss and NFC Championship appearance. And in those 2 years, and he had 18 touchdowns, run rushing touchdown record. Well, not a rushing touchdown record, 1 rushing yard season where he won the rushing title. I think, in my opinion, LT had the most dominant reign. Now, here's why. Look, bro, you listen?
Yeah.
Now, in my opinion, because I'm going to start with me first. LaDainian Tomlinson definitely had the best 3-year stretch because he's the GOAT, of course. And the reason why, because dude was just like, he's like the secret weapon in that San Diego offense with Marty Schottenheimer as his head coach. And I feel like LaDainian Tomlinson had like a solid supporting cast with Phillip Rivers, Antonio Gates, Vincent Jackson, Lorenzo Neal, and that star-studded defense with Antonio Cromartie. I feel like Tomlinson was able to like carry like the load off of that team and like take a lot of work off of like the receiving core. Because in 06 he had 28 touchdowns and 3 receiving touchdowns. And the most receiving touchdowns on that 06 Chargers team was Antonio Gates with 9, and nobody else had over like 6. And I feel like LT has like that speed, that quickness. In my opinion, I feel like behind Barry Sanders, he is the fastest running back in NFL history. And I feel like when it comes to team success, they had like that 14-2 season where they lost in the division round to those pesky Patriots. Yeah, those pesky Patriots, in my opinion. In 07, they lost to those freaking Patriots again in the conference championship because the Patriots went 16-0 that season. And I feel like when it comes to skill-wise, LT had more than 4,000 yards from scrimmage in those 2 seasons. And I feel like he was really able to like, well, he was the main reason why those Chargers teams of the mid-2000s were like so good and like had that amazing offense. And I feel like without LT, the Chargers would not have that great offense. And LT is like the main source or like the main vocal point of those offenses. He's like he was able to like torch defenses and like, how do I say this? Say like their defenses are like home properties or like the Republican Guard. Say LT is like, how do I say this? What? Give me like a scenario. Well,
say it quick because we out of time.
Well, LT say like he is no, I can't think of anything.
Okay, so sadly we are out of time. We will actually recap on this topic next week.
Well, actually,
episode 7.
We'll start next week with this topic.
Yeah, so this is episode 6 of All Eyes on the Ball with your host Dylan Cotton and my co-host Connor Cotton. And yeah, we'll see you next week.